you learning from your source on the situation which is developing inside the Bathinda Military Station as we speak?
One extremely volatile and a rather unprecedented kind of unfortunate incident that has taken place. Paulami, I can confirm what sources have said, that this incident took place in an officer's mess. This is an artillery officer's mess where this incident has taken place. Enough indications to suggest that it's not a terror attack. That's something very critical that I've learned. We will not jump the gun and get into what could be the motive behind this incident, but certainly a very serious breach of security within the officers' mess in Bathinda. Remember, an officers' mess is a place where officers and their families can get together. They can also stay there. There are also guest rooms in the area. And the fact that it's taken place early morning, 4:35, probably a time where most of the people would be asleep, makes this incident even more scary. And when a breach happens within a military campus where it's likely that an intrusion has not taken place, then obviously that kind of a security breach becomes even more serious. An operation still going on is what we've learned. In fact, the army statement that's been put out also says that there is a cordon and search operation that is still going on in the Bathinda Military Station.
Right. Abhishek, what are you learning from your sources within the army? Because the police SSP Bathinda did speak to our colleague Kamaljit, and he said that this is not a case of terrorism. This looks more like a case of fratricide.
Well, Paulami, there's still no official word on whether this is fratricide or not, but as I said, that there are enough indications that this was not an intrusion from outside. So we will just wait for the official word from the army on this. But yes, it looks like some kind of an internal breach of security. That's exactly what I have learned from my sources. And the fact that an operation is underway right now suggests that the matter is far more serious than what appears. And the fact that the army has also not ascertained the identities of those four who have been killed in this firing incident suggests that they are being very cautious about putting out any kind of information as of now, whether they were all officers, whether there were other ranks. Those aspects have still not been clarified by the army.
Okay, Abhishek, stay on with us. I'll toss it across to my colleague Pooja, who will give us a sense of the lay of the land as far as Bathinda Military Station is concerned. Over to you, Pooja.
It's important to understand when we talk of a camp area or military station, it's not like a very small geographical location. This is the Bathinda military cantonment area. It could spread as much as 70 kilometers, and even though it's comparatively isolated from other civilian areas, it is fairly in the midst of whether there are other localities. All of this, of course, involves the military personnel who are living there. For example, this is the main Bathinda Cant area, but next to that is a shopping complex, and there are many shopping complexes in and around Cant area, so that the armed forces personnel and families do not have to go outside to civilian areas to shop. There is a Chetak canteen, there is a CST depot as well, there are schools also in this area, and what makes this, of course, more scary is the attack could have happened any of these areas. We are trying to ascertain more. According to our initial information coming in, that this was an artillery mess area, and that perhaps makes the situation more scary. Identity of the 4 fatal casualties not yet revealed. But in a Cant area like Bathinda, it is a peace station, which means there are likely families also that are allowed to live with the officers and the soldiers in military stations like this. And that makes the situation definitely much more serious and sensitive. We are being told this whole area in Bathinda is completely in lockdown. What you see beyond that, beyond the Chetak Park, are the civilian areas in Bathinda. But because all of this is border state of Punjab, and this is a military station from inside where a firing has taken place, not outside, not at the gate, not around it, inside the military station in Bathinda, all mean that this attack has taken place.